Hey, what's good, YouTube subscribers? How y'all doing today? It's your boy MG5 back again with another sports video. And today, y'all, we gotta talk about the UFC. We got a big pay-per-view tonight, UFC 302. Hey, come on, y'all. Makhachev versus Poirier. You know, Islam Makhachev putting his title on the line, taking on Dustin Poirier. And this is going to be a banger, man. This is going to be nothing but fireworks. And you already know we got to talk about the rest of the main card. Y'all know how we do things around here. Got to give y'all my thoughts, break it down, and give y'all my final fight predictions for UFC 302 live tonight in New Jersey. So let's get it, man. Let's get it. But before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to Dubby Energy. Make sure y'all check them out. For y'all, for y'all kids out there, or for y'all out there that love to work out and hit the gym, y'all love to take products or take energy stuff, check out Dubby Energy. And y'all can use my code MG5 Sports. You know what I'm saying? Get your 20% off. And Dubby Energy is hey man, that's the next big thing out. So anyways, MG5 Sports, use my code, get y'all 20% off. And let's get it, man. Let's get it. But anyways, let's get straight to it. We got some big fights going on tonight. And also at the end of this video, I may give y'all my prediction for Wilder versus Yang. You know what I mean? That's another big fight for you boxing fans out there. But let's talk MMA. Let's get straight into it, man. You know, we're gonna talk about the main card. And hey, I apologize if I mispronounce these names. Some of these names are tough, so I'm gonna try my best, man. Y'all already know. But starting off with the opening bout for UFC 302. It's a welterweight bout, and we have Randy Brown versus Elizeu Dos Santos. Elizeu or Dos Santos. Anyways, Dos Santos versus Randy Brown. So this is going to be a cool fight. You know what I'm saying? To be real, I'm mostly just going to talk about the co-main and the main event. These other fights, you know, I'm going to just give y'all my predictions. But I think Dos Santos, he looks like a dangerous guy, but I got to go with Randy Brown. You know, I think the range and the length will be a little bit too much. And as long as he keeps the fight standing, I believe he will win the fight. Randy Brown is a great striker, a good counter striker as well. And, you know, he's been around for a minute. So I'm going to go Randy Brown, and it could be a finish. You know, I could possibly see a late stoppage, a third-round knockout, or a third-round TKO. And I got Randy Brown. You know, I think he'll hurt Dos Santos, and I think the ref will stop the fight. So I'm going to go with Randy Brown to kick this pay-per-view off. And, yeah, I got Randy Brown. So moving on to the second fight, it's another welterweight bout. We have Nico Price versus Alex Moreno. And this is going to be a great fight. You know, we all know Alex Moreno, he has that pace, he has that cardio. But Nico Price, man, he's not afraid to stand in the pocket or exchange with anyone. So this is going to be a great fight for the fans. I think both of these guys are going to stand in the middle of the octagon, exchange, and give the fans what they want. I don't see a finish in this one. I don't see a finish because Nico Price has a tough chin and Alex Moreno has heart. Both of these guys are tough. You know, they got something on the inside that it's hard to finish these guys. So I think this is going to be a close fight. And I'm gonna go with the underdog on this one. I'm gonna go Nico Price by split decision. So that's what I got right there for the second fight, y'all. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm really going to talk about the and the main event. I'm going to get into details with those. The rest of the fights on the main card, I'm just trying to give y'all my predictions. And moving on to the third bout, it's a middleweight bout. Kevin Holland versus Michael or Michael. Nah, I don't think that's Michael, but Michael Oleg Shosko. I don't know, man. Hey, I don't know. Never mind. Hey, I try my best to pronounce this dude's name from Poland. Oleg Kishosko or Elokosos. I don't know, man. Hey, yo, my bad. I'm sorry. Hey, stick with me, y'all. I'm sorry for mispronouncing this dude's name, but Kevin Holland. I'm gonna go with Kevin Holland. I got Kevin Holland by stoppage. I think Kevin Holland. The only thing, Kevin Holland has hands. He can strike with the best of them. The only thing that what gets Kevin Holland is if he gets taken down to the ground, or if he fights a guy with really good footwork. And if he keeps this fight standing, I think Kevin Holland will finish this guy. So I'm going to go with Kevin Holland by knockout. And I'm going to go with a second round finish. A second round finish for Kevin Holland. Knockout. I think he'll clip this dude. And I'm going to try one more time to pronounce this guy's name. Ola Zok. I don't know, man. I tried my best. But I got Kevin Holland winning this bout by knockout, second round stoppage. I believe he'll keep the fight standing for most of it. And, I don't think this guy has that type of footwork to where he can dance on the outside and keep Holland off of him. And he may try to grapple with Holland, but I got Kevin Holland, man. I think this is a bounce back fight, and this is a fight that he should win. As long as he's focused and he trained hard, he should win this fight. So I'm going with my man, Kevin Holland. Shout out to that man. Let's get it. But we already on the co-main event, y'all. We already on the co-main event. And for the co-main event, we have a special treat for the fans. We have Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa. This is going to be a great fight. This is going to be a banger. For you bettors out there, Sean Strickland is the favorite. He's the slight favorite. But this is going to be a banger. I think Sean Strickland, we all know about his defense and his boxing skills. He's probably, this is a middleweight bout, so he's probably the best boxer at middleweight. You know what I'm saying? Just tic-tac for tic-tac boxing. Sean Strickland's probably the best boxer at middleweight. Paulo Costa, we know that he has power and he's pretty good at mixing up his kicks. I think the thing with Paulo Costa is he always starts off great. Like, he always has a great first round. But the thing is about this fight, I believe it's only 3 rounds. It's going to be a tough one. I think Sean Strickland has the gas tank. He has the cardio against Paulo Costa. Costa does seem to gas out. But it just depends, how does Costa start off? If he starts off great and he can cause enough damage, then he can win this fight. And Costa, every time he loses, it's a close fight. Every time he loses, it's a close fight. It's not like he's out there getting dominated. You know what I mean? So Costa for sure has the power advantage, but the speed and the footwork, I got to go with Sean Strickland. I don't see no grappling in this one. They're going to be striking. Costa doesn't really grapple with people or try to go for takedowns. So it's going to be a great fight. But I don't know. I think there could be a finish in this one. I think Paulo Costa can knock out Sean Strickland. I know that's kind of crazy. Strickland, he's the type of guy who likes to stand in the pocket. He loves to take shots. He eats a lot of shots. But I do believe Costa has the power to hurt this guy. Like, every time Costa fights, he always hurts someone in the first round. Like, when he fought Robert Whittaker, he hurt Whittaker in the first round. If Sean Strickland takes a head kick from Costa or he takes a big shot, he could get knocked out. And Sean Strickland does have a chin, but I just think Costa has enough power, that secret juice to put this guy out. So I see Costa hurting Sean Strickland in the first pretty bad. And then I think the second round will be a war. But if it goes to the third and Costa starts to gas out, then I think his Strickland's volume and his cardio will catch up to Costa. This is going to be a close fight. But I'm going to go Paulo Costa, man. 3rd round finish. I think he'll have enough to finish Sean Strickland. I think it could be a big head kick. A big head kick that will hurt Strickland. And then I think Costa can finish the fight, man. I really think Costa has the skills And what I think that's what's going to separate him in this one is going to be his kicks. The thing is about Strickland, like I said, he has great boxing skills. He has good defense, really good technique. He loves to stand in the pocket with guys and just, eat shots or block them. And then he throws his volume punches and his great combinations. And Strickland doesn't really have knockout power, but he does hit hard and he can hurt you. So it really just depends. It really just depends. I don't think he's going to knock out Paulo Costa. He may hurt him with a shot, but I've seen Costa in wars, man. The only time I really seen him get finished was against Izzy, and Adesanya is a great fighter. We all know that. MMA math does not add up. Izzy finished Costa, of course, and Sean Strickland beat Izzy, but MMA math does not add up. So I'm going to go Paulo Costa on this one, y'all. 3rd round finish. And that leaves us to the main event. The lightweight title on the line. Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier. For you bettors out there, Islam Makhachev is the heavy favorite. This one's tough. My heart wants Dustin, but I don't know. He's going against a different beast, a different animal. Islam Makhachev is the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, but not only that, he trains like it. It's hard to beat a guy. Over there with Islam, man, their religion, all they do, man, is eat, train, sleep, and pray, and they praise God. You know what I mean? They praise God. So it's gonna be tough, y'all. This one's gonna be tough. I think Islam Makhachev is very disciplined. He does everything correctly. He does not cheat the game. I think he's in his prime. And it's going to be a tough fight for Dustin. But this could be the last ride for Dustin. And it's a 5-round fight. We all know that. The belt's on the line, so it's a championship fight. 5 rounds. Honestly, my heart says Dustin. Something inside of me wants to say Dustin's going to win this fight. But I feel like Islam Makhachev has underrated striking skills. He can hurt Dustin standing up, but that's not going to be the game plan. I think the game plan for Islam is to go for takedowns and to submit Dustin Poirier. I think he wants to go for submission, and he might pull out that guillotine. Who knows? But we'll see. If Dustin, this is how I personally feel. Dustin has the boxing skills. He has the footwork. He has the technique. The way he can switch up angles and counter strike, it's deadly. So Islam Makhachev is going to be shooting for that takedown. The thing is for Dustin, I feel like if he can keep the fight standing for 3 minutes or more, if he can keep the fight standing and he's not on the ground on his back, if he can keep the fight standing for 3 minutes or more, I think Dustin Poirier can win this fight. I think he can find an opportunity to land some shots on Islam Makhachev and possibly put him away. But if he's on his back for most of this fight, if he's on his back for most of the round, 3 minutes or more, he's on his back and he's trying to get back up to his feet. He's using all his strength to get back up. I think that's going to gas him out and it's going to wear him down. And when you look at Dustin Poirier, when he lost to Charles Oliveira, it was tap out. When he fought Khabib, it was tap out. When he lost to Justin Gaethje, it was a head kick out of nowhere. So Islam has them head kicks. He also has that body kick, that cross body kick. His body kicks are nasty. So this is gonna be a great fight, man. This one's tough. I think Islam Makhachev is a machine. Just not from the mental standpoint, but he's very disciplined. He has heart, and he's just on another level right now. But it is Dustin's last ride, so I do want to go with Dustin. And another thing is Khabib will be in the corner of Islam Makhachev. So technique is going to be, I think it's going to come down to technique. If Dustin Poirier has the technique to get up off the ground or to keep Islam, if he can keep the fight standing and keep Islam off of him, then I think Dustin, he really does have a chance. And if I was Dustin, I would have invited Volkanovski to my training camp. I would have been trying to pick from his brain and like, okay, how did you, keep getting up from this standpoint? Or when he got you on the ground, how did you, you know what I mean? I would have learned some techniques from Volkanovski, because when Volk fought Makhachev the first time, we saw Volk was able to keep the fight standing. And I think that's the key, man. Not just for the whole 5 rounds, but round by round. If Dustin Poirier is on his back for more than 3 minutes, he's most likely going to lose this fight. It's going to overwhelm him. He's going to gas out. You know what I mean? He's going to try so hard to get back up. It's going to be tough. And one of these shots can hurt him. So, and having Khabib in the corner of Makhachev, it's going to be difficult. But you know what, man? I'm going to go with Dustin Poirier on this one. And like I said, for you bettors out there, Islam Makhachev is the heavy favorite. But I'm going to go with Dustin Poirier, man. I think there's something deep down inside that I feel like he can win this fight. I think he will finish Islam Makhachev in the 3rd round, maybe even in the 5th. It could be like that. It could be like a whole Leon Edwards situation where he was getting dominated by Kamaru Usman and then out of nowhere landed that head kick. So I could see something like that. But the key to this fight is technique and discipline. And if he can keep the fight standing most of the time, I think he will find that shot. So I'm going to go Dustin Poirier on this one. I do believe he will finally become the lightweight champion, and this could be his last fight. I'm going with the underdog. I'm going with my heart. But if I was a true analyst of this game, I would probably go Islam by submission, especially having Khabib in his corner. But I'm going to go with Dustin Poirier, man. I'm going to listen to my heart. There's something on the inside. I feel like Dustin will get the job done. This will be a great fight. It will be a dog fight. And Dustin Poirier, he's going to have to dig deep. His heart, his spirit, his will, it's going to have to overcome everything because he's fighting a different animal. But that's what I got right there, y'all. I got Dustin Poirier by 3rd round knockout. And, hey, we going to see what happens. But anyways, hey, and then on the Wilder versus Zhang fight, I just want to throw this out there for you boxing fans. I got Wilder, man. I think Wilder will stop Zhang, and it's going to be a great fight. I think both fighters may get hurt, but I'm going to go Deontay Wilder, 7th or 8th round knockout. And I just want to throw that out there. That's going to be a great fight. But anyways, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what y'all think, who y'all got. Make sure y'all share this one too. UFC 302 going down. Don't miss the fireworks. And also, make sure y'all tune in to Wilder vs. Zhang. That's going down in Saudi Arabia early. You feel me? Earlier. Y'all already know. And yes, sir, man. That's all I really got to say. Y'all stay up. And I'll catch y'all next time. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.